yesterday I had to figure out a simple plan to make you know that I'm around. But I'm too afraid to tell you. Wonder if I'll ever get to something new.
Happy New Year, guys. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to My Thoughts. It's been a while since I've done a video for this particular program, but there are a lot of things going on in my life. My Thoughts has always been a video about politics and stuff that's going on around the world. I don't think I've ever done a video of, about me in general. So as we've gone through the year, there's been a lot of changes this year. Like, things have happened, financials have gone down. Uh, Not only financials have gone down, just things are getting more and more expensive. So it doesn't matter how much money you make anymore. It's just going to be the same old thing. More and more cost, and it just keeps going up and up, and you can't change that. From my perspective, looking at these things, like, I knew this was going to happen the moment a Democrat got put in charge of the presidential as president. I knew this was going to happen. It was self-explanatory, because the Democrats just want to pay for war. Everything else wants to pay for war. They want us to pay for war. You know what I mean? Like, we got war going on in what, 3 different countries right now? 3? Something like that. And our president expects us to be able to pay for it all. And it's affecting a lot of people. But one of the things that I'm worried more about is in my personal state as it stands now. Now, we've all learned that our mistakes always have consequences. Like, there's nothing I can really do about that. Sometimes things happen that cause other problems that, and it's affected me greatly this year. There's a lot of stuff going on. Uh, Nothing I can do except formally let people know that uh, I screwed up on something, and my entire relationship is in the tank right now. And we've been together for so damn long that shit just happens. Like, and I'm getting upset just talking about it right now because, see, I'm one of those guys that likes committed relationships. That's what I've always been about. And, like, I realized that I kept making mistakes over and over again, and it was warned over and over again. But I am man enough to own up to any kind of stuff that I say or do. But when you lose someone that you care about that much, it's a bit of a different situation. Um, you know, for the past 20 or so years, 18, 17 years, something like that, everything has been good and life has been fun. But, try to make content and stuff like that, trying to work, trying to pay for things, and then mistakes happen. Problem with that is the repercussions of the mistakes are even worse. And I'm feeling it right now. Like, I did something stupid, and I'm casually there to admit it. There's nothing I can do. Like, I made a stupid decision, and this is what we got, and this is what I got as a result. But the thing with the whole situation is, like, I just never learned my lesson, and I don't think I ever actually told her how much I actually care about her. That's the thing. Um, but I may have acted like I do, and I'm not saying that I didn't, because of course I did. But I don't think I showed it properly to anyone, and I think I did mistakes, and I hurt a lot of people this year too. Like, right at the end of Christmas, just everybody got hurt because of stupidity of stuff that I did, and I'm well enough to admit it, and I do not think there's ever going to be another shot in hell to go back to where it was as before, and which is so I'm going into the new year in a very shitty state right now. Like, last night, I got completely trashed. Like, I think I drank like 90 shots of vodka or some craziness last night. But I ended up passing out. Trying to work today with a headache, that was entertaining. You know what I mean? It's no point of work. Work is a waste of time. And then in 2 months, the rent here is going up. So this makes it even a harder. This is probably the most tumultuous time I've had in my life in general. And I don't think nobody can understand how much it hurts or how much your mistakes can cause problems. And these are one of the things that I try to do on these videos all the time is I try to tell people your mistakes are automatically going to catch up to you. They always will. No matter what mistake you make, they're going to catch up to you. And they usually bite you in the ass. And like for it to bite me in the ass at the holidays, it's, it's a little bit tough. You know what I mean? I have nobody I can rely on when it comes to family wise because my family could give two shits. And like I'm sitting here in my own loneliness and there's nothing I can do about it. And this is all my fault. Like I will be the first to admit that I have done something bad that I shouldn't have done. And like I was warned before not to do this. And I still went ahead and did it. And like the only reason why I'm saying this on my thoughts is because I hope somebody will see it and just realize that sometimes things don't happen the way you want them to happen. And sometimes stupidity can really catch up to you and really hit you in the ass. It's such a tough subject to describe because everybody knows that I do not talk about my personal life on the internet at all. Like, because I honestly thought to a situation that, personal lives should not be told on Facebook in general. It should not be told anywhere. Trouble is, when you have to fight with this over and over again, and, as the world progresses on, like, I'm not going to be able to progress on with what I wanted to be. And that's the thing. I've done so much work to put out videos. I've done so much work to try and keep the roof over our heads the best I can. I recently got fired from Walmart, and then I ended up having to go back to Stop and Shop. So, like, now I'm back at Stop and Shop with making literally no money. Like, there's nothing I can do. And everything is just coming all in a ton of bricks. And I don't think I've ever talked about my personal life. See, people, you guys don't see on Facebook and stuff like that, or any creator will tell you there's a lot of things that go on in people's personal lives that if their fans knew what was going on, it would be a huge problem. Everybody would know. Like, and some people, like guys that go on camera like me and just cuff it, because we don't, like, I call it cuffing is what I call it. When I come on camera, I don't have a script. Do you see me reading a paper with a script? Do you see me having looking at a tablet trying to see what I'm going to say? No, it's not. See, the objective to my creativity for videos has always been, I'm going to say it at the cuff, and sometimes it offends people. A lot of times it offends people, and I've accepted that, and most of the fans that watch my videos have accepted the fact that I'm never going to be a nice guy. And despite what people think, everybody thinks I'm such a nice guy when I'm actually not. I'm probably the worst human being you could possibly meet, to be honest. If you were to meet me in my personal life, or in real life, you would be like, oh my God, he's an asshole, because I am. But even people that have their own creativity where they say whatever the hell they want can make mistakes. And when you make that type of a mistake that I've made in my life, it's a hard thing to face. It's a really hard pill to swallow. That, that thing that your parents always tell you when you're younger. Well, in my case, my mom and my grandmother always told me when I was younger that anything you do, you will reap the repercussions of everything that goes on. And if you do something wrong, you're going to feel the repercussions later on. And that's just the way it is. But I'm stubborn, And I never realized that that would actually be a true thing until where I stand at this day. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't done any videos on TikTok. I haven't done any Instagrams, Reels, nothing. I just don't have. I'm just not in a state to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I put myself in this state. I'm the one that caused all of this. So, like, all the people that I've hurt along the way, I'm just trying to tell. I'm just gonna tell you guys sorry. Like, I know you cared about me. Some of you pretended you cared about me, but when you pretend that you care about me, it's fine. Still equals something to me. But this current situation, there's really nothing I can do except wait out my time and hopefully things change, but I doubt it. Um, so once again, my grandmother was always right. Like, 'cause she's the one that told me first and foremost that most of your stuff that you do has repercussions. Yes, they do. They have repercussions. I am living in that state right now where I'm sitting here. I'd prefer to have a bottle on my mouth right now, just drinking. That's what I prefer to do right now. But trying to be big about it and be a man about it, but it's just not possible. And when you make mistakes like I have in life, especially something this dramatic, you start to give up. And I'm pretty much in a point right now where I'm about to give up. Not me on my life, but just to give up on caring about how things go. Like, any of my anger or anything that I have, I usually direct it to the internet. Like, what I'll do is I'll take the anger that I have, make this awesome video that everybody gets offended and laughs at. But in this video, I'm not trying to offend anyone. You know, um, things are just a little bit out of control, and I just never realized how much trouble I would cause myself. And I know people are going to fill up the comments section because this is going to go on my regular Facebook as well. But I know this is people are going to fill up the comment sections with a bunch of insults, like usual, because that's just the way it is. Nobody gives a shit about anything that's going on. Friends do not exist. They've always been fake. Like, even in real life, friends are fake. They've always been fake. But yeah, you just face the repercussions. That's all I can really do. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit here and tell everybody that I'm gonna be perfect and everything's gonna be fine. Well, and everything's not gonna be fine. It's never gonna be fine. It's probably never gonna be fine again. And I saw this coming, and I'm the one that screwed it up. You know what I mean? And just there's nothing I can really do about it. You know, once the situation gets fixed, we'll see what happens. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Your boy here actually ruined it this time. Like, I ruined things bad. And, well, you know. I know you guys don't want to hear this crap in a video because it's not important. You know what I talk about usually when it comes to politics and stuff. There'll be another video coming out of me talking about actual politics and things like that. Because I got a video coming out of me gonna weigh in on the situation where Donald Trump mentioned that he was gonna get rid of payroll taxes. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of enlightenment on payroll taxes being taken away. In preview wise, it's not in play wise, it's not a. Don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna reevaluate that, go over that stuff, and we'll have that video out by the end of the week, probably. In 2024. But right now, it's really hard to do stuff because I really got a lot on my mind. My head's hurting. Like, my pride was destroyed, and I deserve it. Love life's in shambles, and I ruined it. There's nothing I can say. So just remember that. Try to remember that, people. Whatever you do, good or bad, there's going to be repercussions. Sometimes when you do something bad, there's bad repercussions. And that's just the way it is. So, sorry to rant and complain and look like a depressed piece of shit, but I know there's going to be hate all over the comments, and I don't care because you know what? None of the people on Facebook I actually that are on my immediate friends list do I actually care about. I actually don't. There's no point. The caring stage is gone. Like, I can't care about people anymore, and I just got to work on things. This has been my thoughts. I'll catch you guys next time.
Feels like just yesterday I had to figure out a simple plan to make you know that I'm around.